Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something that I want to sit down and talk to you guys about, and it's YouTube and the YouTube creator support and how YouTube supports what I feel are problematic channels and leaves others to just fizzle out and barely survive here on this platform.
You don't even exist to me! Understand what I'm saying?
It's incredibly frustrating. It's an experience that I've been having lately, that I've been seeing from my friends here, and just seeing people talk about in general, in commentary and all over the place, because this is a story that it's been talked to death and we've all heard it. But I want to talk about it with you guys today because it does pertain to how I'm feeling and what's been going on and what I've seen. So we're going to go ahead and chat about YouTube today and their creator support. And if that sounds interesting to you, stick around because I'm about to get into it. But before I do, if you haven't already, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, come hang out on my channel. It'd be really great to have you here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. So I'm going to try my best to not rant and not go off on some tangent. I'm going to try and stay focused and just be here in the moment with you guys, but I do tend to trail off and go on different thoughts and the whatnot. But I want to talk about YouTube and their creator support. I have been posting on YouTube since 2018, quite a few years. Now I don't have a ton of videos, but I have enough. And when I first started out, I wouldn't get that many views. That's normal. And then slowly things started to improve. And then I started doing more of a commentary thing because the strike has been going on. I haven't been able to buy stuff. I love doing reviews, but I'm not purchasing just, anything and everything whenever, because I can't afford to do that right now. So something else I found an interest in is just things that are going on currently, either in the YouTube space, in my life, or around the world. I usually try and keep it, kind of mellow, not the full fluff piece, but not something, really sad or rough, that kind of thing. I try to keep it light and entertaining at the same time. You know what I mean? Well, I noticed a bit of success as I've gone through the years. My channel had started to grow and I was getting an average of maybe like 100, 200 views, and then I had a couple videos do really, really well. And I'd done my Eugenia video where I talked about, her and her just heartbreakingly seeing her being so unwell. And that video did great. And then after that, my channel flatlined. So I didn't even know this video is going to get out. I hope that it does. But my channel I hadn't seen views like that since I first started my channel, since the very beginning. And I know that there are way more important things going on in the world, and I'm not trying to sit here and go, wah, boo-hoo, oh, YouTube won't promote my channel. It's not like that. I looked on, the YouTube support app that I have, and I looked for anything that was against community guidelines. I looked for, was I possibly flagged? Was there something that I had done wrong? And there really wasn't anything. And I feel like I'd been shadow banned. I don't know why. I did message YouTube. I did try and reach out. Nothing. I'm a small channel. They're not going to pay attention to me, which is where the frustration really starts to come in, because it really didn't make any sense. I had talked to friends here who had told me, hey, it might be something to do with the algorithm, which, it does make sense. You do have to put stuff out that goes along with the algorithm. But the thing that was confusing to me was that my content hadn't changed and everything I had posted was still current. I was still posting things that, were being talked about by several other channels, and they were all getting plenty of views, and mine doing my take on it, not exactly the same obviously, but still in the same idea, the same realm, no views at all. And I have another account where I watch just other things, like my commentary stuff, and I just enjoy sitting and watching, and then I have one where I keep an eye on my friends and chat with them. And so usually my videos will come up because I am subscribed to myself on that account, and they weren't coming up. It just was really strange. And so when I put my third video out, and again, it did nothing, and it was a current topic, and it's the one that I did recently on Spill Sesh, and it was her face reveal. This had just happened, and as a creator, if you're a creator, you'll understand this. I wanted to be among the first, because it was also like a test too. I wanted to see what was going on. I'd done a couple of things to test the waters to see what was happening, but I tried my ass off to get this video posted so fast. I wanted to be more in depth, but I just wanted to post it to be among the first, just to see what would happen. And I'm telling you, the video it sits at 42 views, the lowest views I've gotten since I first started my channel. It makes no sense. So after I really was spinning my wheels just to get this thing posted, I went to sleep, woke up in the morning, and I checked to see how it had done. And it was just, it tanked. It died like the other videos before it. And I was so pissed off that I posted a short. And I don't regret, let me just say this, I don't regret what I said, but I regret the delivery. And it's still up if you want to see it. I do come across incredibly bitchy. I was so incensed. I was so upset because it doesn't equate in my brain. The math isn't mathing. I don't understand why something that is so current just happened. And I was among the first. It was me and I think Dustin Daly who got a video out on it. And after that, other people started talking about it. And 40 some odd views today. I mean, come on. Something is just not right. Something is just not freaking right. So I post this, and then someone had commented. I got maybe 2 comments on there, and one from my friend and then one from a person who'd come across it. And it was very polite, and I appreciated that, and I expressed that I was just frustrated. And I do regret the delivery, but I don't regret speaking how I felt. You know, I think it's important to voice, you know, how we feel. YouTube is on these other platforms. YouTube creators, they're on X, which is Twitter. I'm just going to call it Twitter because that's what it is. And they're on Threads. And I've been posting to them on both of those. I don't get any attention from them, but I'm still posting to them because they're out there posting things like, we're here to support you, small creators, stay positive, don't give up, be patient. I'm seeing all these things that they're posting, like post, one after the other. How are you feeling today on this fall day that you're cozied up to your laptop, getting ready to, you know, edit your video? You go, creators. We're here. Bullshit. So I actually posted something that on Threads that I never get any likes for. There's a lot of people out there. And let me just say it this way. I actually got some likes on my response to that. It wasn't a real mean one. It was just simply, they'd said something to the effect of what things that I used to, or we used to record with that are the most valuable. And I said, well, nothing really at the moment since you don't really support small creators. That is really plain and simple what I said. And there were a lot of people that actually responded to that and it resonated with them. They got it. It made sense because they're out there like me and they're all trying to make it. They're all trying to level up. They're all trying to succeed on this platform that YouTube says they're so embracing of everyone to go ahead and like succeed here on. You can do it. Just be patient and keep going. You're not going to get anywhere if YouTube doesn't put your videos out into the algorithm. If you're not out there for people to see, it doesn't matter how often you post. It doesn't matter if you're posting things that are current. It doesn't make any difference. If YouTube isn't going to put your videos out there, no one is going to see you. Or maybe just a few people who are subscribed to you or whatever, but beyond that, you're not going to grow. I don't care what YouTube creator support says. They're not supporting you. But you know who they are supporting? Sniper Wolf. And if you don't know who Sniper Wolf is, and I know this is an old story, it's been out there for a minute, but if you don't know, she is a large creator on this platform, and this just solidifies my point. She got into a beef, I want to say, does that word still exist, with Jax Films. He'd done a spin-off channel of her, kind of making fun of her content, and she didn't like it. You know, people were liking his content and they were agreeing with, you know, her videos just being, you know, kind of lazy, and she decided to go ahead and get back at him by going to his house and showing his address to her millions of subscribers. Millions of subscribers know where this man and his wife live. They were doing a live when it happened, and she was outside recording or taking photos and posting it on her Instagram of where this person lives because she didn't like that he was posting videos about her, and people were starting to agree and see that her content was, you know, wasn't as like amazing as everyone thought it was. I've watched several Sniper films back in the day. I thought, oh, you know, and I watched Charlotte Dobre. I think she's funny. I like reaction content. I think it can be fun to watch every now and again. It's not my favorite, but I have watched it, and I can see, you know, where she's just kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. And she's also proven to be very problematic in other things that she's done, you know, lying about playing these video games when it was actually her soon-to-be ex-husband that was playing the games, and she was just basically, you know, doing a little script thing, making it look like she was playing the game, so that was all a lie. But she called out someone else who was doing that, another woman who wanted to be a gamer on YouTube, and ruined her chances of being successful when she was doing the same thing, so I would call that problematic. There was a young girl that looked up to her who was terminally ill with cancer, and Sniper Wolf couldn't be bothered to get back to her until she was good and ready, and the mother had blocked her. She was so frustrated with her, and when she finally got to the girl and spoke to her, even for the briefest moment, she couldn't be bothered. I don't know how that even equates in the brain, but she was having dessert Christmas with her family. I get that, but a young girl who's terminal and loves you and loves your content, you can step away for a second and say hi. I mean, it doesn't take much to do that for a child. She finally gets around to doing it, and shortly thereafter the young girl passed. I mean, that's just freaking sad. So now everywhere on X, I'm seeing all of these comments of everyone saying ban Sniper, ban. Well, YouTube has yet to ban her. They did demonetize her for, I think, a couple weeks, maybe a month, I don't know, but nothing to the effect of what it should have been. And I don't even know if banning really works, because she could just pop up on a different platform and start making money elsewhere. But the point is that YouTube, and I get it, those of you out there are probably saying, you know, to the screen right now, YouTube is a business, and obviously they don't care. And I know that YouTube is a business, and I'm starting to feel more and more like it's just a bad business. And I get that they want to make money, but they're doing it by supporting these problematic creators like Sniper Wolf, like James Charles, and like many others out there who are just not good for the public to be interacting with, just not putting out a healthy or positive anything really. They're just popular and they make money for YouTube, so YouTube continues to promote them, where you see people like, I'm gonna bring up another example here. My friend Clara has a friend who is in Canada, and she has a channel, or had a channel, I'll say, that was doing pretty well. And she had linked in there something that she wasn't supposed to have linked in there. It was something to a retinol. It was something where it was more affordable to get it, I guess circumventing a prescription or something like that. But instead of giving her a warning or a heads up or anything of the like, YouTube went ahead and just got rid of her channel. 8 years of work, and this woman no longer has a channel because they saw that and they got rid of her. No warning whatsoever. Sniper Wolf goes ahead and shows someone's address. Someone could show up to their home. Millions of people now know where they live, but she's still around and thriving, where this lady, who isn't a huge creator, but had some success, not a warning, just gone. Can't post anymore. So now Clara is asking us to come forward and, you know, Larry Parker for this lady and try and get her back. I don't know that YouTube is going to listen. But boy, they sure do like to post threads and all kinds of comments on how they're there for the little guy and they want to support us and see us succeed and watch us grow. It's a lot of crap. It's a lot of crap. YouTube is a business. They're in business to make money. They just want to make money. They don't care if they're supporting good people, bad people. They just want the people that get the most views. And if you're a small creator like I am, and you're sitting there for 12 hours, as they like, cozied up to your laptop, more like bloodshot eyes, because I've been staring at a screen for 12 freaking hours trying to get a video posted so that hopefully it could get views. Listen, it's just, you know, someone's got to say it. It's got to start somewhere. I don't know that I would be the one that would get YouTube's attention, but I do hope that we could go ahead and have a conversation about this, because I find it incredibly frustrating and discouraging for something that I am passionate about, for something that I enjoy doing so much. And I know I don't make money doing this. I don't expect to become the next big YouTube superstar, but I would like to get my views back. I would like to know what's going on. So if my videos were bad, I would imagine that I wouldn't have had any engagement. I wouldn't have had any comments. People actually started subscribing. I started gaining a little bit of traction, and it seems like anytime that starts to happen, YouTube just shuts me down. So creator support, where is it? I'd like to know. And for Clara's friend, I mean, at least it should have given her a warning. I mean, let her know, hey, this is against our community guidelines, flag something, but to take her whole channel, that's ridiculous. Listen, YouTube isn't for any of us unless you're making them money. It's just so frustrating when you do spend that time and you do make that effort and you are trying. It's like, I feel like I could post every day and it wouldn't make any damn difference. So I don't know if it's going around and around in circles. And it's just funny. If you get the chance, if you're on Threads or you're on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it, and you come by YouTube creators, just read their posts and read the comments that are beneath them, because people aren't feeling the love, YouTube. People aren't feeling the support. So I think it's just kind of funny that you're trying to post this warm and fuzzy little hearts. We sure do appreciate, you know, it's just weird. And I know I could post other places, and I do, but this happens to be something that I enjoy, and I just, like I said, I just don't understand why everything has just kind of gone down. The views are just like not there. It doesn't make sense. Like I said, the math isn't mathing, and I've seen it not only in my channel, but in other channels too. So I don't know if they're doing a revamp. They're not going to tell me anything. So if you know, again, I'm reaching out to you guys on this one. I don't know who else to talk to, because I have messaged YouTube, and I've certainly made plenty of comments on their stuff. And I mean, what are they going to do? Take away my views? They've already done that. So it's like, okay, and I may as well express how I feel in hopes that it gets out to someone who's watching this and says, thank you, because I feel this, I'm struggling, and I don't want to say anything because I'm, you know, at maybe over 1,000. You're finally getting like some AdSense or something like that. Great. And if that's good for you, that's freaking wonderful. But if this can help someone, or if it's like, oh, light bulb or whatever, I want to help Clara's friend, whatever it is, dude, then I've done what I needed to do, and also got to talk to you about it, because to sit here and spin my wheels and post angry shorts is just not going to do it for me. Angry short form content is not the way I want to go in life. So I'd rather just sit down and have the conversation and put it out there. And listen, if you don't like my content and you've seen it before and you think it's just horrible and you don't like the way say it in the comments. I would rather know that what I'm posting isn't something that you like. Maybe it's not the algorithm. Maybe it is me, and I need to know that. That's fine. You can tell me. Tell me in the comments that you have no interest in what I'm posting, you know, the recent stuff. You're just not digging it, not liking the vibe. It's not for. I can pivot. I can figure something else out. You know, it's better to know. But I feel like I said, most people aren't shy to tell you that you suck on this. It's like we normalized hate here on social media. We've made it okay somehow for people to just say, you suck. So I feel like that would have happened. But again, if you were shy to, you're like, oh, I don't want to say it, I'd rather know than try and continue to do something that you guys have no interest in watching, because what's the point? You know, what's the point? So if it is me, by all means, let me know that in the comments. If it isn't, and you're struggling and you just want to say hi, or I get it, or whatever, great. I'm happy to hear from you and talk about it, because that's the whole point. That's why I wanted to sit down and do this. Not just a rant and go boo-hoo and why can't I be YouTube famous? It's not that. Why am I sitting here for 12 hours rushing to get a video out and not, why? What happened? I mean, I don't understand. I'm just really, at this point, I'm just trying to understand. So help me understand, and let's understand together. And yeah, rant over. I hope it wasn't too ranty. I'm not trying to do that. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. So let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today, guys. YouTube. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.